Hey everybody, I'm Whitney Ullman with Atlantic City Weekly. I'm actually here at the Atlantic Hematology Oncology Group in Galloway Township. I'm very thrilled to be here with Mal Hollander. He is actually the administrator here for the Atlantic Hematology Oncology Group, and he's also the CEO for the Center for Neuroacoustic Research. And they have a really great technology here. It's the use of therapeutic sound and vibration to help reduce stress, and they use it for a lot of their patients. And I just wanted to introduce Mal and have him talk a little more about that.
We've been using this therapy, stress reduction using sound and vibration with our extended family of patients, and we're going to be opening up shortly to the community to be able to enjoy and benefit by using music and sound in special chairs and tables that will take them on a sound journey into relaxation, stress reduction, with all the benefits that come from breaking the stress cycle.
I think that's great because I know I'm an overly stressed person at most times, so when I was able to experience the chair, I definitely felt a sense of relaxation, and it was just so neat how that can impact me, somebody who really can't relax all the time, and I can't imagine how it can be helpful to a lot of people here who have to go through treatments.
Also, we have that technology extends over to people who might have problems getting to sleep or staying asleep, so we're going to be working with that. And we're happy to say that we're looking at evaluating this technology much further in all of its capabilities as we're moving to major university centers to try to see all that it can do for everyone. Under roof here we also have a complete complement of modalities. We do chemotherapy for people who have cancer, and we do infusions for blood disorders that are appropriate from the standard state-of-the-art medical side, but then we combine that with the complementary modalities of the neuroacoustic therapies by itself, or combined with massage, Reiki, healing touch, acupuncture, raindrop therapy. We use psychological and nutritional counseling, all of these to help with the quality of life of our patients, our extended family, and it makes quite a difference. This summer we will be opening up, we'll be starting to open up to allow for the public to come in and have this as a relaxation center for.
I am very pleased to be here with the founder and director for the Center of Neuroacoustic Research. His name is Dr. Jeffrey Thompson.
My center is in San Diego, where I started all of this, and I pretty much hook patients up to medical monitoring systems like EEG, brainwave systems, and heart rate variability systems for looking at your nervous system. So we can pretty much see the control centers on a computer screen, and then we can pretty much see what's imbalanced there. And then we can use precisely tuned sound frequencies to normalize those imbalanced systems. Mostly it's stress in the nervous system, so we can see the stress levels of your fight or flight response kind of locked in place. And then we can use these precisely tuned sound frequencies, kind of like the way a wine glass vibrates when you sing the right note, except you're the wine glass and we're going to sing the right note, and it makes your stress handling ability go to its zero stress point.
How did you know that the sound would help with that? I mean, were you studying sound as a means to help with stress?
Well, I've been a composer and a musician since I was a kid, so I actually have a Bachelor of Fine Arts degree. I went back to school later when I was 29, and I got through school as a medical illustrator. When I came out the other end, being a musician and composer and now a physician somehow came together. You know how it happens.
Right.
And I began experimenting with using sound frequencies for certain kind of conditions, particularly stress. And it showed itself really quickly to be a very powerful method. What I fight most is the image of sound therapy as being maybe some California. Unfortunately, yes, I am in California too, but it's more of a scientific approach to sound healing using precisely tuned sounds and medical monitoring system to see what happens in the brain and what happens in the nervous system, so we can make positive changes there. Then that can show us over time, with large population groups, bell curve reactions over large groups of people, so that we can create generic soundtracks that have a stress reduction effect that's very powerful for all kinds of different conditions that stress has a large part in.
But you do have generic soundtracks already, correct?
Yes, we have a number of, I have 60 soundtracks that are sold all over the world in mainstream stores,
and here,
on the internet.
Okay, great, because I know here for the Atlantic Hematology Oncology Group, they use it a lot for different treatments, but a lot of times people come in for their chemotherapy, they're treated with that, and it helps relax them and take the stress away from the therapy itself.
Stress reduction, pain control. It's you can put headphones on and be in a special chair with sound coming through your body. In just a couple of minutes, you don't have a body, and you're someplace else. You don't even know you're there, and you have no pain. So from something like coming for a few hours for a chemotherapy session is usually pretty unpleasant.
Yes.
You can transform that into not only pleasant, but something you look forward to. So it transforms the healing process and gives it's also amazing to be on a table like this one and have sound coming through your body that's engineered to relax you and melt your muscles and relax you while you get a massage. Well, you see this kind of split down the middle here because the right half of the body and the left communicate to the nervous system through the spinal cord, and we're trying to synchronize that. With headphones, we have sounds that can synchronize the hemispheres and slow brainwave function down to deep relaxation states. And we can engineer sleep for people who can't sleep, and sleeplessness is a big problem. The moment of synchronization of the hemispheres is usually associated with an epiphany or a moment a problem gets solved or a personal realization of some kind. So being able to orchestrate that helps me in problem-solving areas of my life that I normally don't have access to. You can boost creativity, you can boost peak performance or learning and memory. All of those brain states are associated with activity in brain waves, and we can orchestrate brain waves to go from one state to a target state using certain types of sounds. So we can orchestrate your brain state. That means that we can orchestrate your brain state to states that would be nice to go to. Sleep, relaxation, creativity, peak performance. In clinical setups like this, we want stress reduction and pain control.
Well, thank you so much, Dr. Thompson. This has been just a wonderful learning experience, I know, for me and probably for everybody else that came to learn about this. So we thank you for coming to New Jersey and doing this. And for anybody else that's interested, we are at the Atlantic Hematology Oncology Group right here in Galloway Township. And thank you all. Have a great day.